It was a state law designed to clear out homeless encampments in public places by making it a felony to camp there. But 2 years later, it seems to only exist in theory. Despite that, some argue it has still made an impact.
Tonight, as we continue our day-long reporting on homelessness here in Middle Tennessee, as News 2's Tori Gessner explains, the law meant to help solve everybody's problem.
You've likely heard the expression, put yourself in someone else's shoes. So when Cookeville's Vice Mayor Luke Eldridge wanted to learn more about the city's homeless problem, that's what he did.
Stayed under a bridge just to get that experience. Another time we stayed in a cardboard box. It's 40 degrees and raining. And my wife was like, you don't have to do this. Sometimes homeless people cannot pick when they become homeless, so I'm just going to do it.
And he learned a lot.
Homelessness is multifaceted.
He says the problem needs long-term solutions, like affordable housing, treatment options, and other resources. Eldridge believes a state law passed 2 years ago dictating where the homeless could camp would help get that conversation going.
It just gave us a point to start talking with individuals, not just homeless individuals, but local groups around here. What do we do?
The law made it a felony to camp on public property. It didn't pass without pushback from some legislators, advocates, and those the law directly affects.
We're stuck trying to find a place. We don't want to go to jail or nothing. We're just trying to do the right thing.
Advocates say those experiencing homelessness were worried they'd be arrested and charged with a felony for camping on public property when they had nowhere else to go. But I found out 2 years later, the law has only been enforced a handful of times. Dozens of public records requests with law enforcement agencies across Tennessee say since July 1st, 2022, just 4 people have been arrested under the law. 2 in Knoxville on the University of Tennessee's campus, 1 in the city limits, and another in Nashville on Tennessee State University's campus. According to district attorneys' offices across the state, no one has ever been prosecuted with the felony. But some argue simply having the law on the books is harmful enough.
This is a law that does not seem to follow best practice when it comes to what we need to be doing to help people who are experiencing homelessness.
Elliot Pinsley, CEO of the Behavioral Health Foundation, says the law punishes people for being homeless and having nowhere else to go. Also arguing having a felony on their record only hurts their chances of finding a job and a place to live.
It's very possible that people could be arrested and prosecuted, or that people could be charged with these kind of crimes and then plead down to lower offenses. This could be used as a way to essentially pull someone into the criminal justice system and start putting them in situations where they feel less like they have a choice about what they do next.
While Pinsley and Eldridge can't see eye to eye on the law, they do agree on one thing: the need for more supportive housing, also acknowledging there's no one simple fix.
We need to come together, state, local. We all need to come together. What can we do? I'm a Bible man. The Bible says the poor will always be with you, and you can use that word however you want to, but we're always going to have somebody. There's always going to be somebody on the streets. We'll never cure homelessness because it's so multifaceted.
In Nashville, Tori Gessner, News 2.